Jeremy, you're next.
You don't even know what I'm talking about because we don't have our whiteboard.
I don't care. So what do you have to talk about, Jeremy?
A manuscript that nobody can read.
Was it from me?
Yes. No. It's called the Voynich Manuscript.
Voynich.
I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Sounds
You
German.
want me to pull that picture up?
You can.
Okay.
It's a page from the
What language is that?
the Voynich is like one of the guys who ended up studying its name.
Is
They
he
just
German?
called it.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Sounds German.
But there's this book that was written in the 15th century, and it's confirmed 15th century.
I have heard of this.
I knew it.
Yeah, I have heard of this. It's wild and it's super cool.
It's so weird because like it's confirmed to be authentic. It's not something someone did recently, and though it's written in a language nobody knows. Nobody can read that. Nobody knows what it's saying, and there's pictures throughout the book. And the language is written in such a way that it appears real because all languages have a certain aspect that holds true. Certain like words will be repeated, or there's patterns, or like, you know, a grammar or speaking style. And this has that. It has and other stuff that I'm not smart enough to understand, but people who've studied it are like, this is a real. This isn't something someone in the 15th century could just fake. They would have to know what they're doing, and they wouldn't put the time and effort to do it. If they were trying to fake a language, it would just wrote gibberish. And
How many pages is it?
240 pages.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's I was going to say massive, but it's not massive.
Where
But it
did-
is a good sized book for somebody to put together,
Where did they find it?
especially during that time.
Where did they find it? Do you remember where they found it? Because
It was in a library.
yeah,
Tucked
it
away in the library.
well,
I
it
can't
was in a
remember which one.
library. I was listening to two videos about it, and it was found in a library. And they thought the guy who had it was had faked it, but it actually they traced it back even further than that library, and it was like some king or something had it at some point.
Yeah.
It passed the hands of people who were important, but I can't remember where they said it originated.
I got you.
They've had
Go on.
cryptographers, linguists, physicists, computer scientists, all of them trying to looking into it and couldn't figure it out. But what we do know is it's basically divided into 4 sections. So there's the herbal section, which is what the image is from, and this entire section has a bunch of imagery of plants.
Ooh.
A lot of them look like weird and aren't necessarily plants anybody really recognizes or know what it is.
This says it was found in a Jesuit college in Frascati near Rome in Italy.
Nice. In Rome.
The Vatican.
It's the Pope.
And again.
It's the Pope. And so people speculate that this might have been a medical guide of some kind or about botany.
Okay.
Then there's a section that's astrological, and it's got a bunch of diagrams of the sky and zodiac, but the alignments are a little bit off, and there's a theme that happens throughout this with the pictures, because interwoven with the constellations are nude women holding the stars.
Oh boy.
Of course there are.
And again, nobody really knows what they're trying to say with this.
Most women were depicted like that in
Mhm.
painting.
Yeah. You've got like the old sculptors would do that too.
All the time.
Both men and women.
Yeah.
Then there's the pharmacological section, which is like a bunch of measurements and containers and just other, again, stuff no one knows what it is. And then the final one that people point out about the most and like to talk about is the one that's about women, and mostly it's women floating in baths or or in pipes and stuff that is shaped like reproductive anatomy.
In pipe.
Oh boy.
And again, nobody.
So they're just mostly basing it off the pictures then.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Mm.
So the way it looks, it has like a weird look, like it's trying to be a scientific journal,
Yeah.
and has like, here's a section that's about this, and it's supposed to be science, but don't know.
We don't know what it says.
So obviously people got interested. They started trying to figure it out. They started trying to figure it out a long time ago. Before then, the Holy Roman Emperor Rudolph II had
The
it.
Holy-
There we go.
Red nose reindeer.
I knew I had it in here somewhere. He had it at some point, and they described it as a riddle of the Sphinx at some point, and then they forgot about it for 250 years. It vanished.
The Sphinx, like Egyptian
Yeah.
Sphinx.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it was found in the library, like Andrew said. And the Voynich is Polish.
Yeah, I can see
Polish.
that.
It gets named after him because in 1912 he gets a hold of it and he says, I'm gonna figure out what this says. And so he kind of made it a big deal. And of course he did not succeed.
Was there anything that he thought he may have like pieced together? Like, I think it's
No.
talking about this.
No, not even close.
He just
There's
pictures.
nothing. There's literally nothing to go by.
We need to have
It's
AI.
just really odd. It's like someone just made up a language. And
Pretty
was like,
much.
Let's
Sort
see
of.
Let's see if they can figure it out. See how smart they are.
Now it is at Yale's Voynich Rare Book Library. So it's just sitting in a library at Yale,
then-
but you can go
So
and look
weird.
at it.
They're not actively trying to do anything with it.
What was the plates called, or whatever it was? But it had multiple languages on there
Oh, the
to
Talking about the first computer that he was talking about.
Rosetta Stone.
the Rosetta Stone. That's what I was going to say. There's no Rosetta Stone for this. Like there's nothing to compare with or translate it with.
Other than like the cadence of the writing and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's nothing to figure out the alphabet from that we have.
Yeah, there's no.
Like the Rosetta Stone does. It has
Yeah.
everything on there for multiple languages.
Yeah, you can't really read something you don't know what it
Well,
sounds like.
I mean, people have tried. In 2014, the book was scanned, and the scans were reprocessed, and they thought that they could see columns of the Roman alphabet A to Z, and it didn't really go anywhere. I'm just scrolling because. And they ended up concluding that most likely it was a hoax, that it was like written by some guy who liked to scam people and was like, it's the language of the angels.
Well, it's still insane that he put together a 240
So
page
like
book.
that's kind of where a certain section of
Oh.
people still stand. They think, oh, it's just a hoax.
Think about it this way. Back in the day, they didn't have no TikTok or nothing. And when the sun went down,
When the sun goes
I knew
down
dude,
on my side
I
of
knew,
town.
I knew you were going to say that. But like, if you had no internet, no games, no nothing, and you were a bit mischievous, once the sun goes down during daylight saving time,
March 8th.
During daylight savings.
I know that they didn't fool with all that.
Did you know that? Sorry, go ahead. I'm going to let you finish, and then I'm going to say what.
But it's like, what do you do from like 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock? I'm just gonna start writing some stuff and fool everybody.
Well, during that time period, they actually went to sleep with the sun. Right.
Right.
I mean,
Got up with it.
Obviously, there's some people that stayed up a little bit by candlelight, but majority
Sure.
went to bed once the sun went down, and then they would wake up again at 12 o'clock, and they would stay up for about 3 or 4 hours, and then fall back to sleep, and then wake back up at daylight.
What?
Yeah, that was normal. That was how people slept back then.
So that was the time this guy was just writing this stuff and
Yeah.
drawing these pictures.
They would get up and do household chores and sit around and talk with family because it was multi-generational homes.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And so they would and they were all sharing the same bed. the majority of the time.
What?
And it wasn't even the bed.
Yeah.
It was like a bunch of hay on the floor for the poor. A bunch of hay on the floor.
What really happened is one guy had to go to the bathroom. He was the guy in the middle. And when he got up every night, it woke everybody else up. They're like, oh, now we're awake anyway.
Yeah.
Elders got to sleep on the end because y'all get up.
So I'm not going to go into all that. That's a whole big other history thing that I could talk about, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about a mysterious book.
We're talking about this manuscript, which the mainstream, I think, still belief is that it was a hoax.
Yeah.
But
That's what it seems like.
there's like a ton of other people's ideas. Some people have said the reason why you can't read it is because it's all written in abbreviations. So it's like a doctor's writing
Yeah.
stuff out. They for their long words they might abbreviate it.
Right.
It's like, oh, it's someone who is a doctor who was writing like doctors do now with abbreviations.
Just had
and
some
we can't-
shorthand going
Okay.
on.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
I agree.
That's just stupid.
I agree. Others
You're gonna
said-
tell me that doctor sat there and wrote a whole book of just shorthand. No.
shorthand.
I don't want
Shut
anybody
up.
else to know what I'm writing except for me.
Others say it's a secret society code that's lost to time.
I believe that.
Others say that this was actually an alien that had secret knowledge to share, and it tried to write, but we couldn't understand
It
its
was his
language.
hieroglyphs.
Well, we'll find out here pretty soon once Trump releases all the files.
Some
we
say
got it.
some say that it's not a prank; it really is angelic language.
Hmm,
I
I don't know.
In 2016, computer scientists claimed that they figured it out and that it was a variation of Hebrew and the letters were rearranged alphabetically.
Hebrews,
And-
man.
And they came up with the first phrase, according to them, is she made recommendations to the priest, man of the house, and me and people.
That's the first line.
All right.
And you know
okay.
how they got this?
Oh, no.
They ran it through Google Translate.
Nice.
Shut up.
that was their process. They just said
What's that?
Google Translate.
What's that movie where they're
That's
like,
terrible. In 2016, Google Translate wasn't even that good.
I mean, it got the first
It
line.
got
It cracked the code.
I mean, have they done anything recently with this book?
Yeah, they have. But Hebrew experts say absolutely not. This is stupid.
it's like
Absolutely
it's like
not.
the movie where the guy's like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas. Like he goes to the simplest thing, and it's like, yep.
We've tried all kinds of stuff trying to get this thing. I don't know what's wrong with it.
So,
no gas in it.
Google Translate.
so in early 2025 or late 2024, depending on who you're talking to, they started having AI try to decode it.
And
Of
it
course they
said,
did.
it's Hebrew.
So I was listening to a video. I saw a video saying AI decoded it. And so I was listening to it. And they said they used neural networks trained across many languages,
Neural dust.
built on these complicated algorithms, and compared the text to massive other documents and stuff with 100 languages. And that the AI suggested there is a strong possibility that the structure aligns with the Hebrew.
I knew it. The Hebrews again.
And then it translated the first sentence. It had said the first sentence is, she made recommendations to the priest.
They were right. They were right.
People.
They were right the whole time.
I want
Google
to say
Translate.
so many things right now, but
But basically, the conclusion is that the AI
terms of
stuff,
service.
the AI stuff is garbage. Like, I do think that they have had AI try to do it, but like, there's no information about it. There's a ton of these AI videos, and they're all like, AI cracked the code and it's bad. But then they all reference the stuff that happened in 2016, but pretend like it's
Do you
AI
think-
that did it.
Do you think that AI is just referencing that first?
That's what I think.
No,
Yes.
no. I think these are. It's not real. That didn't happen. is what what's really happening is people are making these videos to get attention.
Okay.
And they're saying AI cracked the code, but then they're just grabbing the 2016 thing and repackaging the story saying AI did it.
So let's
Okay.
take it to ChatGPT tonight.
Gen Z slop. That's what that is.
It's so stupid too because they all say it's bad news and then like the whole video is just repeating the stuff from 2016 and then having them say over and over and over it's bad and we don't need to know what it is because if we learn it it'll be bad.
Stupid.
And
It's nothing, dude. Gen Z, they're just coming up with all kinds of stupid content just to make money. Here we are in a four-sided room with 3 friends and a guest, coming up with something to make
And a
money.
guest. I have a name.
We're not doing this for money.
not yet.
When the sun goes down,
So that's why you're
my
here.
side
It's the
of
money.
town.
Like they say things like researchers became concerned that the book might not have just been a mysterious piece of history, but a guide that contained information people decided should never be used. That's like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, with a bunch of naked women floating around in baths.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And flowers that don't look like normal flowers. And then I also, while looking into it, saw that there's this one YouTube channel that's real, that's completely dedicated to this manuscript, and they have like a ton of videos, and like they're complaining about people's thoughts on it. And then they made a bunch of sculptures of the naked ladies.
Oh, great.
Of course they did.